Hi, this is Rahul Kumar. Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel Patolika, where we present compliance video for corporate sector so that they can develop their business understanding for regular statutory requirement and run their business hassle free. So please subscribe my YouTube channel to keep yourself updated on compliance. So dear friend, we learned in the last episode that what's the background behind this scheme. And now let's take this ahead. This scheme not only benefit the companies but also given a bit relief to the LLPs by making certain necessary changes to LLP Settlement Scheme 2020. And to get the benefit, government have given a window till 1st April to 30th of September 2020. Let's understand two important jargon of this scheme. Number one is defaulting companies and number two is inactive companies. We are going to talk about this scheme, how they are going to benefit these two different kind of companies. Defaulting companies means the companies defined under the Companies Act 2013 which has made a default in filing of any of the documents, statements, returns, etc., including annual statutory documents AOC 4 and MGT7 on the MCA 21 registry on due date. Almost likewise, inactive companies is a company which has not been carrying on any business or operation or has not made any significant accounting transactions during the last two financial years or has not filed financial statement annual returns during the last two financial years. Now many of us must be thinking, what does CFSS 2020 includes? As per the provision of the Companies Act 2013, all the companies are required to follow statutory compliance annually. This includes filing of annual returns, financial statements, and all the other necessary forms, documents, and statements that are specified within that particular time or frame. Non-compliance of the same result in the imposition of penalties and fines of an entrepreneur who set up companies and LLPs for a business venture do not commence operations because of the various genuine economic reasons and fail to ensure the regulatory statutory filing. This adds up to the number of defaulting companies in the registry of companies or LLPs. A company that fails to adhere to the compliance is called a defaulting company. This scheme shall be applicable on any defaulting company and contains the following. Number one, for the defaulting companies, company shall pay only the normal fee as prescribed by Companies Registrations Office and Fees Rule 2014 for all the filings with the MCA 21 registry. No additional fee to be paid whatsoever. The immunity against prosecution and proceedings for imposing penalty to be provided only where the prosecution and proceeding arose due to the delay in filing of belated documents or no other cases covered. Now suppose in case there is an existing appeal filed by the company against any notice, complaint or order issued by a court or an adjudicating authority under the Act with regard to prosecution and proceedings related to the delay in statutory filing, the following steps are to be followed. Number one, before registering under the CFSS 2020, the appeal filed by the company should be withdrawn. Number two, at the time of making the application for the scheme, the company must furnish a copy of such withdrawal along with the application as proof. The another case might be whether the order has been passed by the court and the company has not filed an appeal against the same as on the commencement of the scheme. then the company is allowed 120 days to file an appeal before the regional director. And during this period of 120 days, for the non-compliance of the order passed by the court with regard to the delay in filing of any documents, for the same shall be condoled and no further action shall be initiated against the company. The defaulting companies shall file their overdue documents, returns, other statement as well as statutory annual filing documents such as financial statement, annual returns in respective prescribed e-forms by paying the nominal statutory filing fees without any additional fee as payable as per section 403 of the act read with the company's registration office and fee rules 2014 within due immunity period. The defaulting companies shall file Form CFSS 2020 after making all default goods. The application for seeking immunity may be made electronically in Form CFSS 2020 after closure of a scheme and after the documents have been taken or filed or on record or approved by designated authority as the case may be. The Form CFSS 2020 is entirely self-declaration based form. The form provides the companies with immunity for a period of 6 months after the date of closure of the CFS 2020. No fees to be paid on this particular form. Immunity certificate shall be granted by the designated authority. Immunity is not granted where an appeal is pending in court against the company. In case of management dispute pending before any court of law, where an order is passed by court and no appeal has been made before the scheme come into force. Extended timelines between 1st April 2020 and 30th September 2020 is provided by the MCA for directors whose dean is deactivated to come forward and file DIR 3 KYC and DIR 3 KYC web. The filing fee of rupees 5,000 will not apply. So here we understand that what is the initiative taken by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs for the defaulting companies. Now let's look after the inactive companies. The defaulting inactive companies may apply for the CFSS 2020 so as to file the due documents additionally and may also do the following. Number 1. Submit an application for the dormant status under section 455 of the Companies Act 2013 by filing of e-forms MSC 1 along with the prescribed fees. Submit an application for striking off the name of companies from Registrar of Companies. For these inactive companies also an extended timeline is given between 1st of April to 30th September of this year and is provided by the MCA for the active non-compliant companies to come forward and file e-form active. The filing fee of rupees 10,000 will not apply. So friends, thanks for watching this episode number 2 of CFSS 2020. And yes, there are other 2 more episodes which is on the way for you. So I will request you please subscribe my YouTube channel for regular regulatory updates. Thanks, keep watching.